Okay, so now we're going to move on to the inside part. This is a PEX fitting to adapt to the plastic PEX. That piece could be soldered in to the end of the spigot, but we're going to use a thread-on fitting now that it's in. There's multiple options, but this one just seems the easiest for what we're doing. So we'll have to put some Teflon tape on the threads. You want to put it on and rotate it clockwise, unrolling it as you go. That gets the best seal, and it'll give you less trouble while you're trying to wrap it. I don't know if I'm explaining that very clear, but you'll get a feel for it, and just watch it a few times if you're not sure. Tighten it by hand and then tighten it up with a wrench. It doesn't have to be crazy tight. The Teflon should do the sealing work. And now we're going to cut into the PEX lines and add a T. Here we are shutting the water off so that when we do cut the lines, we don't get a lot of water running back. And of course, shut the water supply off before you cut into the pipe. Here, I'm just using a PEX cutter to cut the plastic PEX, the water line there. And then we're going to start expanding. I use the expandable type water line. It works really awesome, and I have the tools for it, so that's just what I use all the time. It's pretty rugged stuff. I like it. So now I'm just measuring by hand a piece to go from the main cold line over to the new water spigot. This water spigot's going to be awesome because it will work all winter. As long as you don't leave hoses attached to it, they do really well. This one is 12 inches long, the actual frost-free spigot part, which puts you almost 4 to 6 inches inside the back of the bathroom cabinet. This is the perfect spot to do it, in my opinion, just because it's usually pretty warm in your bathroom, and water is right accessible, easy there. So if you are thinking about putting one in, think about where your bathroom or maybe your kitchen sink or somewhere that you have water on the outside wall. So just finishing up the last two connections here, and then we'll be able to turn the water back on and see if we have any leaks, which, spoiler alert, we don't. No leaks here. Just as long as you leave enough time for those expansion joints that I'm spreading there right now, just leave them for a few minutes so they can close back up. The only time you ever get leaks is if you turn them on too early. Okay, so now we're moving on to the other spigot. I wanted one at the house, and then we have a deck, and I want one at the end of the deck so we don't have to run a hose across the deck and constantly always have hoses all over the deck. It's just so frustrating. So the other one is going to be at the end of the deck. This is the old setup. I had a PEX line that just ran up and was screwed onto the old Tyvek on the side of the house. Happy to see that one go because it was ugly, and it worked fine. It just didn't work in the wintertime, which it still won't work in the wintertime. We're going to be just using this frost-free one that we're installing today in the winter, and then all the other things, the outdoor shower, and this spigot will get blown out for the wintertime. Just summer, fall, spring, 3-season use. It'd be nice to finish all this plumbing up because, as you can tell, I need to just finish the deck up to the siding on the house, and I can't wait to have the deck done. Oh my goodness.
There, you can start now.
Okay, so now that line that I was putting underneath the deck should make a little bit more sense. We're just coming out to the end of the deck. I'm going to cut this line here, this nice new line, and we are going to attach our regular old spigot right here at the end of the deck with a Shark Bite Drop Ear 90, and it has a little hose bib attached. So this one's simple. You just shove it on and done. Put a few deck screws in it, Really simple. And there's some worse. Whoa. Nice. All right, now that that's done, we can turn our attention to this old shower. There we go. So it actually worked pretty well. It's the old shower from the house. Close that there. Comes out the top. Got your hot and your cold water that are just run down through here. And that's actually where this one tees off and goes out to the end of the deck there. And the other one that we just installed, this one is the one that goes in through the back wall and into the bathroom sink area. So that'll work all winter long. So that one's pretty sweet. These ones we have to blow out in the summer, but got a sweet shower here. So the part of the problem is one, we're leaking here, we're leaking here, we're leaking just about everywhere, and usually everything gets soaked on the wall there. My brother made these nice little soap dish holders out of teak. They work pretty awesome. So they can go up there. That's the pigs. They're squealing. All right, so as you can see, we got shark bites. We've got like just a mess. So I got a new shower that we're gonna install, and then we can finish our siding going up and everything else. But let's do that next. And we're gonna make something a little bit more permanent than just these ugly PEX lines. I'm gonna try to hide it with some copper. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you wanna see the next video on this shower, it's gonna be pretty awesome. I got a brass shower. It's gonna be epic. Whoopsies.